Hey guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Gimp with Limp, and I'm here with another Kickstarter that you should probably check out. And this is one that actually I knew they had it going on, and I should have done a video on it earlier, and it literally just slipped my mind. But Nemos War Journey's End expansion plus the Ultimate Edition. So it's options there. This is mainly the Kickstarter for the expansion, but there is an Ultimate Edition that you can get, which has like everything in it. For some reason, every time I go to record, that's when a loud truck needs to drive by. But the Ultimate Edition is a great value because the cost that you're paying for the game plus all the expansions is what I usually see the game selling for just flat out retail in stores. So I'm going to do this like I normally do it. We'll show the little intro video, then go over the campaign, show you guys what's all in there. So let's expand this out and hit play.
Clever hands had spared no expense to amass every natural and artistic treasure, displaying them with the helter-skelter picturesqueness that distinguishes a painter's studio. As the Nautilus's commander had predicted, my mind was already starting to fall into that promised state of stunned amazement. You've equipped the Nautilus with the newest technologies. You've been an adventurer and a humanist. You've led an infamous, daring crew. Now, take the helm once more to sail above and below the waves. Behold, the journey's end. And introducing the 7th character tile, Captain Nemo's son, Nadine Dakar. With his son now on board, Captain Nemo's legacy is at stake. Should Nadine Dakar be sacrificed, Nemo is defeated. Pledge now and be among the first to get the Journey's End expansion. Almost at once I saw Captain Nemo appear, lift his spyglass and inspect the horizon. For some minutes the captain stood motionless, rooted to the spot, contained within the field of his lens. Then he lowered his spyglass and exchanged about 10 words with his chief officer. The latter seemed to be in the grip of an excitement he tried in vain to control. The dream is now reality. The Ultimate Edition is here. Combining all expansion content, including Journey's End expansion, both new and returning players can now experience everything Nemo's War has to offer. Brave the hazards of the deadly seas, incite uprisings, chronicle amazing wonders, find mysterious treasures. Your quest knows no bounds in this Ultimate Edition. How will the world remember your voyage? Experience the final chapter of the Nemos War adventure. Back Nemos War Journey's End expansion and Ultimate Edition now.
Alright, so that is the game, the little video preview for it. You can see it's doing very well so far on the Kickstarter, and let me show you what the pledges are over here to the right. You can do the usual pledge without a reward stuff. The Journey's End, so just the newest expansion, and this is actually what I ended up backing since I already have Nemos War, and I have to say, watching that made me really want to pull it out and play it. Oh man, I wish I had time to get to the table. I'm gonna have to find some time or an extra table to throw it back out because it is such a good game. But this is just the new expansion to the game, and this right here, this is an excellent deal. If you do not already have Nemos War, I have to say this is a great deal. Getting the game for basically cost, for retail cost, and then all the expansions thrown in is really what you're paying. Now, yeah, you got to pay for delivery, shipping costs, which I think is like 15 or so. So to throw it off a little bit, but I know I see Nemos War selling for about 90 in stores. So getting all of these expansions included in on that is great, especially if you consider this is $29 for just the newest expansion here. So let's scroll on down through. Oh, and they will donate a game to Toys for Tots, which is excellent. You guys know that is the Marine Corps there. I worked with Toys for Tots a long time. I did a lot for them. So great charity. Excellent. Make sure you help out if you can. So let's Scroll on down, and for Nemos War, if you guys haven't played it, it's mainly a solitaire game. There is a new 2-player versus variant that's going to be included. That's not really a big deal for me because I'm not going to play it multiplayer, but it is one of the best solitaire games I've played. It's a very unique experience. Let's see, the new manuals, operations manual show how to run the ship turn by turn. Oh, that sounds nice. Including many useful appendices, and the new Between Voyages guide features instructions for setup, ending the game, scoring, epilogues. Okay, nice. Kind of a quality of life improvement here to make the game a little bit easier to play. The new character tile, of course, they were talking about, finale cards. And let's see, this is all the stuff that's included. Those guides we were just talking about, the new character tile, which I think they said brought it up to like 7 or 8 characters that you can choose from. Upgrades, which is always very awesome. I always tried to upgrade my Nautilus. Mainly I went for torpedoes though, because I like to attack. Finale cards, the final card for the adventure. And the adventure cards, this is pretty much the core of the game, because you're going to be flipping through this deck and it's going to give you things that happen and you have to react in a certain way or test certain things or make certain actions. Basically, you have different stats on your ship, like your crew and your captain, and these stats will go up and down depending if you take damage to your ship or your crew gets killed off, but they give you bonuses on the test that you have to make the higher their skill level is. See if there's a picture of the player board. I'll show you. And then, of course, new tokens and markers for extra treasures and things that you'll find. These are the 2 ship minis that are going to come with the game for the competitive mode. Probably not going to use those because I love the mini that comes with the game for the Nautilus, and I'm not going to be playing this thing competitive. And like I said, this is the Ultimate Edition. So $89 for this. And also, they're not sponsoring me. They didn't give me anything. I don't have a prototype copy, any of this stuff. Anything I have, I bought myself. So I think it's a good deal. This is just me saying it. So yeah, here's the game board itself. These tracks right here are the ones that I'm talking about. Keep track of, I think it's Nemo, crew, and the hull of the ship. But those give you bonuses. And then this is like the map of the world. So you're going to be sailing around and finding treasures, and there's going to be enemy merchant ships that you can attack or enemy warships if you want to go after those. But depending on your actions, if you're a good captain or a bad captain, your notoriety could get really high and that could end up losing you the game. You don't want to have a bunch of people thinking bad of you. It's real cool, innovative system. I love how all that works out. And I think this is the little chart for like the die rolls, and you're going to keep your adventure cards over here. And I forget everything that goes over here. I think this is a sequence of play, and this is where you keep track of some of the enemy ships. It's been a little bit since I played the game, but I'm definitely going to have to jump back into it. Total of 26 Nautilus upgrades. Let's see, does it show my fog machine worm? Oh yeah, strengthened prow. I always did that. +1 die roll modifier to all non-torpedo attacks. So basically, if you ram them, definitely love that one. And I think I would go for like steam torpedoes on top of that. Yep, 7 characters that you can choose from. 101 adventure cards, so very big deck. 12 finale cards, motive tiles, action cards, intermission cards, so a bunch of other cards that get added to the game. Oh, and that's right, it is divided into acts, so I think it divides the difficulty of the adventure cards up a little bit. So you'll divide those between the multiple different acts, and then of course the competitive mode that we touched on. And here's an example of some of the tokens and markers that come with the game, like enemy ships and merchant vessels and things. Ooh, and there's a cool La France airship. Oh, and something else that I do like, we'll scroll down and show that to you here in just a sec, is the way they allow you to kind of pick and choose what you want. This is the Nautilus Mini for the game. Really like that thing. It just looks cool moving around the board. And I like how they have the little plastic gem tokens to signify the treasure. And the cloth bags, I didn't bother to get those because I really don't think they're all that needed. They're nice to have, but it doesn't change the game one way or the other. And let's scroll down. This is just some examples of gameplay that you guys can go back to read if you want, and make sure you watch some of these videos. If you haven't, support them. And this is the one that I got, the expansion. And here we go. this is what I was talking about, the add-ons that you can choose from. So if you already have Nemos War and you don't have some of the expansions, you don't have to get the Ultimate Edition. You could get just the $29 one and then add whatever expansions you're missing. So that's actually what I ended up doing, because I needed the other expansion for this game. So I got the newest one, and then which one was it? I think it was this one that I was missing as well. So I added that to it. So you can kind of pick and choose. If you've already got, you know, the base game or an expansion or two, just pick whichever ones that you need. There's an enamel pin. I didn't bother with that. And the cloth bundle is something else. You can order the little bags just if you want to get those. I didn't know, didn't think I need them. And shipping cost. Here we go. Let's see, Journeys and expansion. Okay, $6. That's not too bad for shipping. So if you're getting just the expansion, it's not going to be too much. It is going to be obviously a little bit higher if you're getting the Ultimate Edition, because it's going to be a bigger box. So just this list down, depending on where you guys are, on how much it's going to cost. Not too bad, but like I said, it's a real good deal for all that you're getting here for the effectively $90. That's really, really a good deal. The base game plus all the expansions is actually really awesome. If I did not have the game, I would be jumping on this in a heartbeat. But since I just need this, went with that in the expansion. But yeah, if you haven't played it, definitely check it out. There's lots of videos in their Kickstarter, and there's plenty more that you can find online as well for Nemos War. Hell, I want to cover it when I get some time, because it's an excellent game. It is really a good game. It's been out for a while. If you're into solitaire gameplay, this is definitely one that you guys should check out. All right, that's going to be it for this video. You guys take care. I will see you in the next one.